The eternal flame that grants one wish. The lie the world believed. Everyone believed the eternal flame was a gift, a miracle left behind by the gods when they abandoned the world. A final kindness. They said it burned without fuel, without smoke, without mercy. They said it could grant one wish, only one, so powerful it could burn fate itself. They were wrong. The flame was not a gift. It was a lock. And I was never meant to touch it. The night the fire spoke my name. The city of Ashfall never truly slept. Even at midnight, the streets breathed, embers glowing in iron lanterns, forged smoke calling like ghosts between stone towers, the distant clang of metal echoing like a restless heartbeat. Fire ruled everything here. It warmed us, fed us, shaped our weapons, and burned our dead. Fire was life. And deep beneath the city, sealed under 7 layers of stone and spell, the eternal flame watched us all. I did not know that then. I was 17, barefoot, and running for my life. My name is Kale, and on the night everything changed, I was stealing bread. Not gold. Not jewels. Bread. Because my sister hadn't eaten in 2 days. Because the city guard didn't care why your hands were empty, only that they were caught. Stop, someone shouted behind me. Boots thundered on stone. A torch flared too close. I turned sharply into an alley I knew better than my own heartbeat, scraping skin, lungs burning, fear sharp and metallic in my mouth. I should have escaped. I always did. But the ground gave way beneath my feet. Stone shattered. And I fell. Beneath the city of fire. I hit hard, hard enough to knock the air from my lungs and stars into my skull. For a long moment, I thought I was dead. Then I realized something far worse. I wasn't alone. The chamber stretched wider than any hall I had ever seen, its walls blackened and smooth as glass. Runes older than language paused faintly, carved deep into the stone like scars that refused to heal. And at the center of it all, fire. Not wide. Not roaring. Contained. A single flame burned atop a stone pedestal, no larger than a candle, yet brighter than any forge I'd ever seen. Its color was wrong, white at the core, edged with gold and something darker, like shadow trapped inside light. I knew it instantly. Everyone did. The eternal flame. My legs refused to move. My heart hammered so loudly I was sure the guards above could hear it. Then, it spoke. Not aloud. Inside me. You took long enough, Kale. I staggered back. I didn't mean to, my voice cracked. I leave. I swear. The flame flickered. You cannot leave. The runes around the chamber ignited, sealing the broken ceiling above me with molten light. Panic clawed up my throat. Please, I whispered. I don't want a wish. I don't want anything. The flame burned brighter. Everyone says that. The truth of the wish? I don't know how long I stood there, minutes, hours, a lifetime, while the flame examined me. I felt stripped bare, memories rising unbidden, my mother's ashes scattering into the wind, my sister coughing through sleepless nights, the hunger, the anger, the quiet terror of never being enough. You believe I grant wishes, the flame said. Yes, I whispered. Everyone does. The flame laughed. It was not a kind sound. I do not grant wishes. I complete them. The air grew heavy. A wish is a fracture in the soul. A desire so deep it breaks the shape of fate itself. I merely widened the crack. My hands trembled. What happens after? The flame dimmed, just slightly. That depends on what you are willing to burn. I thought of my sister. And before I could stop myself, the words escaped. I wish she wouldn't die. The chamber went silent. Then, fire exploded outward. The price of mercy. Pain unlike anything I'd known tore through me. Not heat. Loss. Memories burned away, faces, moments, names, each one screaming as it vanished. I collapsed, clutching my head, sobbing as something precious was ripped out of me piece by piece. Mercy is expensive, the flame whispered. What will you give? I don't care, I screamed. Take it. Take anything. The flame surged. Very well. And then, darkness. The girl who should have died. I woke to sunlight. Real sunlight. Not the ember glow of ashfall, but golden, warm, impossibly gentle. I was lying in my bed. My sister sat beside me. Alive. Her cheeks were full. Her breathing steady. Her eyes bright. She smiled. You slept forever, she said. Relief crashed over me so hard I laughed and cried at the same time. It worked. The wish worked. Then she tilted her head. Kale, she said slowly, why do you keep calling me that? My blood ran cold. What do you mean? She frowned. My name is Lyra, she said. And you're my brother. Yes, I said. I know. She hesitated. You just look like someone I should remember better. I stumbled back. The flame's voice echoed in my skull. Mercy is expensive. I had saved her life. And in return, she no longer remembered me. The first mark. I fled the house before she could see me break. The city felt wrong. Sharper. Louder. People glanced at me with unease, their gazes lingering just a moment too long. Fires guttered when I passed. Shadows bent toward me. And on my palm, a mark burned into my skin. A sigil of flame and void intertwined. The wish mark. Proof that the eternal flame had claimed me. I wasn't just a boy anymore. I was a bearer. One of the few who survived the wish. One of the cursed. The watchers awaken. That night, the city bells rang. Not for fire. Not for death. For discovery. High above Ashfall, in towers sealed for centuries, ancient beings stirred. Others long dormant opened their eyes. The ash-bound priests felt the flame shift. The Ember Council read the signs. And far beyond the city walls, something older than God smiled. Because the eternal flame had been touched again. And it was hungry. The flame's warning. I returned to the chamber beneath the city before dawn. I don't know why. Maybe guilt. Maybe fear. Maybe because the flame was already calling me. You will not be the last, it said. What did you take from me? I demanded. Only what you offered. And what did you give me in return? The flame paused. A place in the story. The runes along the wall shifted, revealing visions, cities burning, crowns melting, armies kneeling before fire they could not control. And at the center of every vision, me. Marked. Watching. One wish has been made, the flame whispered. But the lock has weakened. My throat tightened. What happens when it breaks? The flame flared brighter than ever before. Then the world will learn what it was protecting them from. The series has begun, and by sunrise, the ash-bound priests were haunting me. By nightfall, other bearers would feel my awakening. And somewhere beyond the edges of the map, the eternal flame was no longer content to wait. Because I didn't just make a wish. I started something. And the fire remembers. If you like this kind of stories, like, share, subscribe and comment. Thanks for watching.